Everyone. Hi, Robin. Good morning. How are you guys doing? Haven't been here in 2.5 weeks. I miss this place. All right. How is life? How are you guys feeling the energy, the new moon within yourselves? It just happened yesterday, but we are still in that energy. How are you guys feeling? Vibrant, tired, a lot of processing. How are you recharging? Mm. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Michael. Tired. Yeah, let me know, guys, where you're joining from. I'm here in Seattle. Emotional, yes. I'm just back from travels. That's the reason I couldn't have live yesterday. And it's just quite intense this new moon. Um Time changes stuff. Yeah, we lost an hour from Long Island. Hi, Jerry. Exhausting. Yes, the truth be spoken here. It's totally safe. All right. Okay. So let's get into the energy, into Reiki healing and a little bit of connection of what I received on the Akashic records. I'm behind in sending my newsletter out. So if you guys want to be on that, do subscribe on my website, which is in my bio, srimanju.com. And yeah, generally I do give a highlight and send the healing. So off by a day. I thought it was a day for some reason. Absolutely. So my name is Srimanju Katragada. I'm based here in Seattle, but originally from India and then lived 2 decades in Ireland. So I'm a bit of a traveler and a seeker as well. And so every full moon, new moon, I do come in here with some healing vibes and some updates, what to expect or what you're already expecting. So everything you guys mentioned about the new moon is what I have been feeling as well. Emotional. I was telling my family, watch out. If I cry, it's not you guys. I'm just feeling the tears are winding up and I'm going to have tears, like, just a little warning. And any conversation would lead me to, like, being emotional and upset and nothing in particular that I can even remember about. Yeah, that is how the energies are about. As I sat this morning in my meditation practice and I was asking, what is this whole new moon bringing us up? It's a quite challenging one. Like, the way the Akashic realms showed me was as all the layers on the topper surface are being released, like, beneath is the juicy part. Beneath is who we really are churning up into when you're churning, like, to get the buttermilk, and on the top is all these beautiful things come up and you need to take it out. The butter, and the bottom is the milk still being churned, and you can drink it as well, right? It's delicious. And that's who we are coming into the process of it. Whatever is coming onto the surface is all about releasing in gentle ways. Like, the tears may not have a conversation, but the tears are moving through. It's giving you a signal that something is being shifted within us. And that is what we need to anchor as well. Knowing it all is still difficult for me, and sometimes, like, and it's just like we need to look into the tools that we have got. Like, some of the tools could be like, the flower essences, or drinking cacao, or herbal teas, like, or drumming, being in the nature, or just sitting and saying, it's my day. I don't want to do anything, calling it for a few hours, not even if it's a day, like, or incenses, cleansing. All these are so needed to allow that movement of energy, and soaking in Epsom salt bath is even brilliant as well. Yeah. And as you guys are showing up here, like, you'll be receiving the Reiki healing. So it's a kind of nice way to infuse and recharge yourself. It's nothing, remember, like, with all these shifts, is nothing wrong with us. We are energy movement and we are part of the energy, and we are feeling into that influx of the energies that are coming through. And on top of it is the solar flares happening as well. So remember that, like, a lot has been shifting into us. All that is because we are moving, upgrading ourselves. With these upgrades, ascension processes, we are supposed to feel it, and that's okay. For me, it is about, like, journaling is a beautiful way, like, okay, this is what I'm feeling, like, this is the crappy, this is the yucky moment, like, just type in, or, like, release, write, and draw, and out of your system, let it move through, like, it's just that when the waves are crashing, you do see all the foam and the froth coming in, or the dirt coming in as well. And after that, like, it's just going to calm and settle down as well. By tomorrow or the next day, by Wednesday, you will notice, like, the things are slightly helping as well. Yeah. Definitely singing helps, because you are allowing your nervous system to be calming as well. Thanks, Carolina, for that. And what you can do is hum, even if you're not comfortable. I'm not comfortable with singing, so I would be humming, like, and that is a beautiful way to the frequency, the vibration within you to expand into beingness as well. Yeah. And if you need to be, definitely, I would avoid being near the social media as well. That's not filling you up. Recently, in the last couple of months, I've been talking in my places as well, like here, the less of social media will be much better, unless, like, you have scheduled time, you are rhythmic, go there, do your stuff, like, if you are running your business there or something, and come out of it, like, really time it, because it's like a whirlpool of energy. It's not about even what's there, the banter, but the end of it, like, ask yourself, what was I doing, what was the productive, what was that one sentence really resonated, that I connected with this person or someone, that you needed to, that you benefited. And sometimes there is absolutely nothing, and it's that beautiful space. Before, it was to detox or to unwind ourselves, we went to, but now it's more anxiousness, just being on that energy realm. So to watch out, like, how you are collecting, how you are working through as well. If you have no businesses to run on social media, maybe give a few hours of a break, like, if you don't need to be, don't go there, like, and again, just, I'm saying from my own practice as well. Yeah, I do hire my child to do all my social media stuff, because I'm finding it heavier energies to go there, and I'm forgetting why I'm going there even at the first place, to post about something that I wanted to, but I'm not being drawn to do that. Yeah. And having those beautiful boundaries helps us as well. Yeah. The other thing as well, like, there is a lot of shift happening, and with that, the calmness and the stability is needed as well, like, and one of the practices the guides were recommending us to do is, like, bringing both your palms together. I hope you all can see this, bringing your palms together, and the points to be at intersecting, like, you're touching both the left and the right side of the palms together, and just closing your eyes just for a moment, and just saying balance, breathing in and out, balance. Just helps us to be, our nervous system to be calmer, our mind to be less chattery, as well as settlement of energies. And you do notice, like, you are coming in sync, like, and try to, even without saying the word balance, without you closing your eyes, even just hold this mudra or the posture more often. And you will notice that, sometimes you don't need to speak. It's okay. You just need to absorb, and what's right for you, you'll be absorbing into those energies, and holding your own truth as well. Yes, so do try this, and if it works, keep doing it. Yeah, if it doesn't work for you, give it a try again. Yeah, and see what happens. So anything that's not coming into you to resonate is going to gently release as well, because anything that's not bringing you into the balance is being shifted and released as well. So give it a try with that. Hope you're resonating with all this. So the most important is to remember that you're not alone on this, what you're feeling. We're all in together, but we may have different stories to go through. It may not be the same story, but the energy essence is the same thing that we are all feeling in as a collective consciousness who are aware about it. Like, sometimes someone has to speak up. For me, if someone speaks up, like, oh, I know, I identify by that. Like, until then, I don't know what's happening within me. The identification is what I'm missing as well. Yeah. Um, Thank you so much for being here. So, ask yourself with this new moon, beneath all those layers, what is that you want to plant? What is your intention as coming into the spring? What is that your intention your soul wants to journey along? It need not be a big thing. It can be a very small thing as bringing more smile, like, being more content with everything that you have. Or it could be like, showing up with the little practices that you're doing. Or it could be a major, I want to finish my book. I want to go for this job interview. So it could be anything your heart is calling in, but find that seed and plant that seed this new moon. That's the most important thing. Like, so planting the seed, it just doesn't stop right there. And then you need to be nurturing, you need to be taking care of it. Like, you need to be working on it constantly as well. Like, nourishing and giving it the right conditions for its growth as well. So that is something you are diverting yourself to take care about yourself, where it's not about others, but yourself that you are really doing it. So that is where this intention of planting it, the seeds are coming in, like, and taking the actions and the commitment as well. Yeah. And this belongs to you. Even if you don't have a green thumb, it doesn't matter. It's you giving a try again and again and again, saying, this is really valuable for me. I'm going to give one more time of a commitment, like, retelling yourself the new story that you're defining. And that's the most important thing. Yeah. Letting go of my former self. Yes. Whichever is not bringing us any more joy. Yes. Giving it away. End of last week was rough, me that released energy and much better. Great. You're seeing already this shift for yourself, recognizing that you have done some work knowingly, unknowingly, and you are on that. Yeah. Doing everything, yet still I feel disconnected. Is that normal? Yes, absolutely. Because sometimes when we are doing everything that is to be done and yet not feeling, is because we are not feeling it in the same way we are expecting it as well. It hasn't landed in the same way. Say, for example, like, you go on to a trip, say, for example, Paris, and looking at the posters and the tourism and everything, you kind of have an expectation, but your experience is not the expectations. But when you come back, you have your own story to tell, not what you expected it to be, but a unique and a different one. Like, you didn't see as a tourist, you saw it as like a belonger to that community. Like, you never know what it is, and look for not with an expectation of, but being with a curiosity. What is that I'm feeling right now? Yeah. And that changes and script about ourselves as well. Surrendering to the universe and also letting go of my formal self. Of this comments here. All right. So anyone new to Reiki before I start channeling into the Reiki energy? Reiki is a beautiful universal life form energy. It's within us everywhere. But what happens is sometimes that life force energy is not activated in through our chakras, in through our cells and beingness, because of these dense energies or the thoughts that we have or the situations we are around. And by tuning into that energy frequencies, we are lighting it up. Yep. So what's happening right now is, for maybe around 20 minutes, I'll be sending you the distance Reiki healing right now. And as you are receiving it, it will fill into the places that it needs in to go. It could be into your chakras, into your cells, into your physical health, or the mind clutter as well. Like, so let it bring in for your highest good. Or if you have planted those seeds, let it go to those seeds to germinate and prosper into your beingness as well. Yeah. energy goes where it needs to go. Like, even though we think like, oh, it just need to go for my heart chakra, but actually there is something that needs to go first is to your root chakra and then go to the heart chakra. So it let it do for its highest good wherever it needs to. There is no side effects of Reiki. Only good side effect is you might be emotional, you might be tearful, you might have some twitches and a little bit of a coldness or a chillness or a little heat, like, a tingle sensations, which is beautiful. Like, I absolutely love Reiki. Reiki is my first love. I came in connection with Reiki in 2009, absolutely. And since I've been trained, I never looked back. Like, every single day I do practice it. It's such a beautiful gift, like, and I'm a skeptic. So that's the reason I said, like, there is no side effect. The side effect is only you'll be more happier as well. Yeah. And if it is closer to your sleep time, people do feel better sleeping and even feel better, like, more energy as well as shift in as well. So do be open to receive it in the highest possible. And after tuning into the Reiki energy, I'll be picking up a page from the heart thoughts and see what comes up. And generally, it aligns with whatever we spoke. And from the messages from the angels, a card will be pulled up as a universal one for us all in the collective and see what comes up. Yeah. Is there a difference between that and the quantum healing, or is that what the distance healing about? Everything is the same thing. For me personally, I see it as like healing is healing, but for the convenience of the names is what we have given. Like, again, this is my own truth. I've been trained into Reiki, pranic healing, Seikam, Kundalini, and I see it, the source of it all is the same thing, but like, like a sun, the beam of the sun in Ireland is not stronger than in Australia because of the UV conditions and the rays and everything, right? But the source is the same. How we are receiving at that moment of time is what we are moving through as well. Yeah, some we find it quite intense, quite powerful, like, because it really shifts deeply. Reiki is soft and gentle, like, it doesn't make the changes if we are not in ready for it, but subtly moves through, like, okay, now I think you need to be ready about it. And that's where the tears might come in, or the twitches might come in and slightly break through as like we weren't doing the things that we needed to, like, and if it's the first time, be open-minded to see what happens and how you feel excited about it. Yeah. So let's get into the either you can lie down or sit comfortable, if as long as you're not driving, perfectly okay with that, because it might give you into the sleepy state or, like, lightheaded, out of focus as well. For that reasons, you can go back onto my YouTube channel and listen to the replay that is being right now broadcasted. Please give me the yeses by the love hearts or in the comments. Yes, yes, so we can begin this journey. Yeah. Hey, Alice. All right. Thank you guys for your yeses and the love hearts. Loving it. The energy is so beautiful today. I love this. All right. Gently get into your settling. Let me know if the music is good. You can hear. It's not too loud, hopefully. Please confirm. The music is good, right? Settle into your place, relaxing in, taking a nice deep breath. I'm also using my amethyst crystal. So you're receiving the energies through the amethyst crystal too. And closing your eyes, relaxing in, or softening your gaze. Taking a nice deep breath, breathing in and out. As you're breathing in, allow the energy of the breath gently to guide you all the way down to your feet. Then gently breathe out, emptying up any unwanted thoughts, toxic energies, unsettled energies in your body to be breathed out. Exhale. Breathe in one more time, relaxing your toes, your palms, your fingers, and breathe out gently. Breathe in, relaxing the shoulders, your jaw muscles, and gently breathe out. Calling in the Reiki energy for your highest good to allow this beautiful Reiki energy to go through my palms and through the internet portal into where you are, into your crown center. Feel the warmth and the tingle sensations being received at your crown center, the top of your head, for your highest good. Feel this energy of Reiki smoothly flowing in, and you are absorbing for its highest good to move through, bring in the clarity, consciousness, connection to your higher self with much ease and grace. Great. And notice the energy going through your crown. Feel into the lotus flowers expanding, guiding you, showing you the images. Taking the next deep breath, inviting the Reiki energy into your third eye. Feel the warmth between your eyebrows, the pineal gland, expanding, opening up, your intuition heightening up, being aware. It's your facial muscles relaxing, your eyes relaxing. Taking deeper inhale and exhales, your jaws relaxing. Ears, the scalp, resting. That energy gently drop into your throat. Feel that warmth in your throat, expanding, clearing up, which allows you to use your vocal cords, express yourself freely. Now let with your breath the awareness drop into your heart center, with your chest opening, expanding, this beautiful emotional center to receive the healing, to feel into yourself. Feel the energy being received in your heart center, through your neck, your shoulders, your back, spine. Your breath, gently drop in the energy into your solar plexus, the upper belly, and notice those tummy grumbling and breathing with much ease in your belly, connecting to the wisdom, the playfulness, the fun. Gently bringing that energy into your sacral chakra, the lower belly, below your belly button. Energy of creativity, expansion, connectedness coming through. And notice your lower back being healed, receiving this beautiful Reiki energy to expand into your hips. Gently bringing that energy down into your root, the base of the spine, receiving the energy at your root chakra allows you to grow grounded, earthed, and nourish the seeds, your desires, ideas, and release any limitations you have towards them. Feel the energy moving through your shoulders to your elbows, your palms, fingertips. Relaxing every part of yourself and healing the emotions that are being stored. And gently receive this Reiki healing into your thighs, knees, shin, ankles, your feet, your toes. Feel each part of the body relaxed and in receiving. Notice the tingle sensations and energies running through from your crown to the toes, inviting in this beautiful bliss state, expansion, receiving, allowing new ideas, thoughts to come in. This beautiful new moon energy is resettling. And gently placing your palms on your heart center. Taking a deep breath in and out. Wiggling your toes. Thinking about your loved ones or the people or the situations that might receive benefit in receiving this overflow of energy. And allow that overflow of energies to go for their highest good. Sending them love and healing. Taking that energy back into your heart center. Thanking yourself to be in this receiving space. And welcoming your true self to come forward. Take a nice deep breath. Breathe in and out. And gently, when you're ready, with a smile on your face, you can open your eyes. Resettling into this new space, new connection. Allow this music of rattles to gently bring you back into the awareness, into the present moment. And feel every part of your body gently moving down, connecting. Feel into this expansion. Breathe. Welcome back. And have some water to reintegrate. Settle back if you feel spacey. If you have some essential oils, use them or a crystal or stomp your feet on the ground. Welcome back. Just for me to be aware, let me know by the hearts or the comments you're back. And thank you so much for being part of this beautiful collective energies we gathered with. It's quite deep and intense. Hope you felt it. Much better, isn't it? Settle down into your thoughts with little thoughts. And when you think about what the seed that you planted and how you want to nourish, it becomes much easier to let it grow because you have a full faith and a trust. You can accomplish what you want and what can come through. And well done you for being part of it. A little pat on yourself for doing this. Because I do also understand the energy is quite now at the intensity. It's so hard to be meditating or be in still. But still, you did it. And for me, Reiki is a meditation. It just allows you to be connecting to the chakras, to the body, every part of your body, to be aware of it. How beautiful, right? Let me know in the comments how you're feeling. Where did you feel the most? Did you feel the tingle sensations or you felt nothing even? That's still welcome. Any twitches, any heat, or you came in with a pain and the pain is gone. Just notice, what did you observe? I'm just shuffling the cards to be picked up. You didn't feel, and that does happen sometimes, as it could be subtle that we don't feel it on the physical side at all. And to notice your dreams in the next few hours to days, how you are functioning. Are you calmer than generally, or more listening, more present as well? And sometimes the visuals are quite strong as well after Reiki. Throat chakra, beautiful. Allow those singing, the voices to come through. And some of you might be taking time to come back. And that's okay. Be gentle. A lot of tingle sensations felt myself filling up. Really special experience for me. Thank you, Kira. And it was special for me too. Gloria, you can get this replay, which is full of energy infused on my YouTube. Very calm and relaxing, amazing. For those who are absolutely new to me, give me a follow if you're enjoying this. And if you're drawn to making an energy exchange, you can click on the donation. That helps us being here more often. And if you're curious about to know my services, you can check on my website. And I'm teaching Reiki on Wednesday onwards for 4 weeks with Infinity Foundation in Chicago. So do check out if you're drawn to learning this technique. It's beautiful. I highly recommend. It's like a first aid, some tool that is within us always. Yeah. Is my YouTube? Yes, it's the same as my full name. Felt a lot of tingling energy, some flutters, very soothing and calming. That's awesome. Yes. Oh, forget. That's my YouTube live that's happening. Thank you, Alice. All right, the card that I picked up is from Messages from Your Angels. It's Teresa. Time out. You have been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's the time to stop and take care of yourself. How out? That's exactly what we did. Right. Giving even that 20 minutes of a break out for ourselves is amazing. Reset, recharging. And as I said at the very start, if you're not showing up to want to do anything, that's okay as well too, because when we don't do something, it's also protective. It's not a term that the society uses it, but you doing great for yourself. So you're resetting, re-energizing. So you are multiplying your giving capacity for later time as well. Yeah. So this is the most important thing. It's like me after 2 weeks of on the receiving end, coming back here and able to share these energies is I feel profound. Even though I missed everything that I was doing on a routine for the 2 weeks when I was at a retreat, but it's what I needed as well. Yeah. And this is who you are, you become as well. So hope that card resonated with you. I'm going to see what the Louise Hay card thoughts comes up. All right, it's page 135. Anyone has this book. So if you have a habit or a pattern you would like to change, ask yourself how it serves you. What do you get out of it? If you no longer had it, what would happen? Very often people say, my life would be better. Why would you believe that you don't deserve to have a better life? Isn't it great? I let go of the need for this condition in my life. We create habits and patterns because they serve us in some way. Sometimes we are punishing someone or loving someone. And it is amazing how many illnesses we create because we want to punish a parent or love a parent. For example, I'm going to have diabetes just like my dad because I love my daddy. It may not always be a conscious level, but when we start looking within, we find the pattern. We often create negativity because we don't know how to handle some area of our lives. We need to ask ourselves, what am I feeling sorry about? Who am I angry at? What am I trying to avoid? How will this save me? If we are not ready to let something go, really wanting to hold on to it because it serves us, it doesn't matter what we do, it will not work. When we are ready to let it go, it is amazing how the smallest thing can help us release it. So it is about letting go. I let go of the need for this condition in my life. Whatever that little word is, or a situation, it could be, or affirmation that's not working that we have just brought into our lives and wanting to be or being told to carry it forward, but you feel it's been heavier and too toxic for you and yet you're not able to deal with it. Just drop in. It's okay to drop in. And you can pick up if you need to later on. But right now, if it is founding itself to be too heavy for you to carry forward, drop it. That's okay as well, right? And in that is your greatness because you could drop it and you can reclaim your own power. Reclaiming your power is the most important thing that you can do right now to yourself. If along, like, we all can bring into our own powers, we gather for ourselves, how beautiful it is. Like, we don't become a burden to anyone else, like we are standing in our authenticity. And we can do more and much more deeper creative things, right? Glad the card resonated with you guys. And how about that? For me, definitely letting go is the most important thing. Observing, calming, letting go. How beautiful the flow is, isn't it? How are you all feeling? Take a deep breath. Let it all sink in. Feel into the flow. And just notice, but do you need the moment right now in your body? In yourself, in your life. It's like, think about you are on a different floor to an hour ago, and from this different floor, which is on a lighter frequency, you're observing, being detached and noticing what is that I need to pick out? What is that I need to work on right now? What is that I need to water up more, like, nourish more parts of me right now? And that's the need, like, and when you do that, when you allocate that, it's amazing how the power comes back to you. Of course, the situations might be otherwise telling you, your ego might be telling, you don't have the time, you can't do this, you need to be caretaker, you need to do this, this, this. But your heart will be calling, no, I need time for myself. Connect to your heart because the ego is always going to come in and stop and get you out of the process of what your heart wants. I'm not saying not to be illogical, not to listen to your mind. Do, but in a balance that comes into your heart as well, that you cater for yourself as well, like, and that's the most important thing. A lot of people do challenge by saying, I don't have time. But think about, if you don't have 15 minutes time for yourself, is this what your life is even about? Is this what we are even here chosen to be, right? 15 minutes, if it is too much, start with 5. And that is how I began my journey into the work that I'm doing by 5 minutes, 7 minutes, actually, to be more precise. 7 minutes of a meditation is what I could get when my babies were sleeping. And I knew they wouldn't be waking up for those 7 minutes that they needed me. And I would meditate and come back, being a mother, being a wife, or being the other roles that I was playing in. But that was my most important, that I would show up 7 minutes. And that 7 minutes now has turned to an hour or a few days if I want to. And that is what you will be playing with. Yeah. but give yourself that minimum time. How are you all feeling? Lighter? Better than what you came in for? I definitely feel a shift, big shift of a frequency to what I came in with this new moon, the frequencies. It's amazing. I love this. I don't blame these energies anymore. Even though a decade ago I used to like, oh my God, why am I feeling all these? Like, why am I so sensitive to everything? But now, great, bring it on. Like, I'm uncovering myself through these like a pause portals. They are the new moon and the full moon are a beautiful pause portals. Mm. And if you're drawn to my work, I do one-to-one Reiki and Akashic records. So do check out the website and on the course that I'm offering as well on Wednesday onwards for 4 weeks, 2 hours. And also, if you're drawn to make those donations, that helps us to have this beautiful inside timer portal to be in connection to the like-minded, to the creative souls who lived, who connect and just be there. And thank you so much for those love parts. I love that. Anything that's coming in that you would like to share with everyone, or anything that's coming in that you see like, I couldn't shift this. It's impossible. How is your mind right now? For me, it's always that snow globe effect. The mind is so peace and calm after a Reiki session. And it's nearly giving you a pause reset button. That what was I even worried about an hour ago? If I've forgotten right now, it was not worth it. That's a saying about sleep over it, isn't it? You'll get new ideas, or maybe the worries will go away as well. You'll find your solution, and that's exactly what happens here in a resting mode. Just because we learn through people watching, observing people around us were the carriers of the stress and strain, and we believe that to be true for us. So come back into your own connection. So thank you all for being part of this journey. I do have a couple more lives this week, so looking forward to seeing you there. Click attend so you don't miss it. It's on Thursday with Akashic Records and on Friday with Cacao Magic. So do tune in, check out the next live events, and I look forward to having you guys there. Thank you so much, and carry this beautiful energy with you for the rest of the day. And you can still catch up on live on my YouTube. I'm going to send the newsletter shortly now, so you get them. Thank you guys. Take care. Lots of love. Loka samasta sakino bhavantu.